It's spooky. It's spooky.
Hello, spooky friends, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Scaryish Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace. This is Adam Diaz.
Hello.
And today we are here to read you folks some homegrown horror. Adam, why don't you enlighten us with what those are?
Homegrown horrors are the stories you wonderful listeners and viewers have sent to us. They can be paranormal, supernatural, spiritual, creepy, coincidental, sometimes true crime, or sometimes extraterrestrial in nature. Robin, if someone had a story like that and they're like, man, I want to share it with them, how can they do so?
You can send it to us via email, storytime@scaryish.com. You can also go to our website, which happens to be scaryish.com. There's a contact us page on there. You can fill out all those fun details, and it gets emailed to us that way. We also have a bunch of different social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We actually got a Twitter story today, right?
We actually got it like a month ago.
Oh.
We just didn't notice it. So
we had a message?
Yeah, it wasn't actually a message. They added us.
Oh.
And someone cleared the notification, don't know who. And so it never got sent our way. But that's okay because we're checking them daily now, no big deal. And it's the first one we've ever had added to us because it was like in screenshot format. So they wrote it out in like a Word file, then they screenshotted their screen, they attached it in a picture, and they sent it to us on Twitter. So threw us off a little bit, but you can send it however you are most
Twitter,
comfortable.
Obviously.
So yeah, if you have a story, we would love to hear it. The stories we're going to be reading tonight have come from listeners like you. We're actually going to be reading 3 because one of them is very long. We're going to split it in half. So Robin's going to go first. Then I'm going to read the first half of the long one, then commercials. Then Robin's going to read the second half of the long one. And then I will finish us off. So that sounded weird, but yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. So Robin is going to be going first, so I guess take it away.
All right, so this first email subject is kind of followed, ?
Interesting.
I definitely have that fear sometimes, like we discussed last episode or last story time where it was like cars following you and trying to take the ways around it so they don't follow you home.
So they fuck off.
All right, so it begins. Hey, friends and foes.
That's weird. Right. It's a weird way to start.
It is a very weird way to start. It's Vivian, and this story is about me and my friend possibly being followed on a walk. So let's get into it. Me and my friend, we'll call her Jenny, were walking in Jenny's neighborhood in late November, early December. Jenny lives in a rather wealthy neighborhood that's definitely considered a good neighborhood. We were just talking, having a good time, and on our way back to Jenny's house when I saw a figure in my peripheral. I casually looked behind me to see some guy in black pants, a black blazer, black shoes, sunglasses, and a black fedora.
A black fedora?
It just seems...
That's the most dangerous of all the clothing, is the black fedora.
That's just... I don't think people wear those normally, you know?
Fedoras?
Yeah.
I've only known one person to wear a fedora, and he was totally a drug dealer. So.
I think I owned one at one point. I might have owned a fedora myself at one point. But it's just something that, like, unless you have a themed dinner party or something like that, you know, you don't really wear it.
Is the theme dressed like a boner?
No. But
I've just not seen a lot of people wear fedoras like for realsies.
Have a gangster, like old school mobster themed dinner party.
I mean, the guy we knew used to come into a store of mine, and we called him the Fedora Warrior, so... Not sure if he was going for that nickname. Bringing him back. But yeah, that's what he got for it. So yeah, the fedora definitely is like, triggered!
All right, so along with some splash of color near his breast pocket, I didn't have my glasses, so I couldn't really tell what it was. He was about 7 feet behind us, and after 30 seconds of trying to pretend like he wasn't there, I tried to speed up my pace and place some distance between us, but I wasn't sure if Jenny knew he was there, and I didn't want to leave her behind. I'm guessing she caught on because she started walking with me at a faster pace, but so did the guy behind us. Kind of creepy. Maintaining the 7-foot distance, and if anything, he got even closer. He followed us while we crossed streets, turned corners, and all the while, me and Jenny were trying to make casual conversation as if we weren't convinced we were about to be kidnapped. I considered trying to pretend like I was taking a selfie to sneak a photo of him, or do this thing I saw in a TikTok where you press the power button on your phone 5 times quickly and it automatically calls the police.
Why wouldn't you just call the police?
Yeah. Or make an empty threat like, oops, I almost dropped my pepper spray, but eventually, finally, after what felt like 2 hours, but was more like 15 minutes, he turned a corner. Maybe it was a coincidence, maybe he just had a really tragic fashion sense, or maybe he realized that it's a terrible idea to sneaky snatch 2 kids in a decent neighborhood in broad daylight. But either way, there was an audible sigh of relief released by the both of us when he turned that corner. And Jenny asked, okay, you saw that guy following us too, right? The walk from the park we had come from back to Jenny's house was about 45 minutes, so God knows how long he had been there before I noticed. We spent the rest of the walk joking about what we would have done if he had actually done something. Jenny even mentioned that she considered taking the longer, more populated route to her house so he would be seen by more people and he wouldn't know where she lives. We also talked about the technique to use if you only have a pocket knife to defend yourself and giggled about the fact that you would have to aim for the Achilles tendon on the ankle to really do any damage.
There's a lot of places you can stab someone that's not the Achilles.
Like, you could literally stab them in the jugular, even if it's a pocket knife, just shank them, you know? Like,
you could stab them in the thigh and twist. You could stab them in the dick. That also would work. You could basically stab someone anywhere, and they're going to be like, did I just get stabbed?
Because a pocket knife is, like, that long, right?
I mean, it just depends. I have a pocket knife that's, like, about... Robin's holding up about an inch.
I'm thinking, like, Swiss Army knife.
Swiss Army knife is definitely different than a pocket knife because it's multifunctional, whereas a pocket knife is just a knife. It's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah. My pocket knife is usually, like, 2 inches, you know?
Yeah, don't fuck with us because we have a big old knife in the car.
All I'm saying is, like, it's one of those terrifying situations where you're like, what would I do? I don't think the best... avenue for assaulting someone who would be trying to kidnap you is be like, go for the Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to like lay down on the ground and like hold their foot, like stay still, fucker. That's some just straight up Pet Cemetery shit right there.
All right. So all in all, we made it back to our house safe and sound. We had snacks. We bonded through hypothetical drama. Anyways, that's my story about how we were maybe possibly almost kidnapped / followed home. It was scary to say the least, but luckily nothing actually happened. Hope you're having a great day, and remember, you are loved. Stay sweet, stay safe, and stay Scaryish. Bye.
Thank you for sending that in.
Yeah, thanks for sending that in. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do if you only had XYZ item, you know?
Right.
But it's definitely smart that you're like trying to take a selfie and trying to, you know what I mean?
I think this is where the my favorite murder phrase comes in of fuck politeness.
Yeah.
Like rounding on him and being like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you following us? Doesn't hurt, especially if you're loud about it and it's in a crowded area. I wouldn't be like afraid at all to turn around and take a picture of someone and just be like, I'm going to upload this to Facebook and be like, this fucking creepy guy is following us right now.
That would definitely make him be like, well, I guess I'm gonna go away, you know?
I'm gonna stop wearing this fedora, I guess. I don't know. It's a terrifying reality of the day the times we live in.
Yeah.
That, like, I don't know, just about every woman I've ever met has a story of all the different things that they have to think through their head just to go on a normal walk. Like how you should hold your keys in your hand so that they basically form a rudimentary brass knuckles or things like that. Yeah, put your keys
in between your knuckles and
Or things like you have to yell fire because no one will come if you're yelling help because of how fucked up our society is, you know? And it's just one of those horrible things to think about, but I'm happy that everything worked out. And it definitely doesn't hurt to go through and like strategize a little bit on the different things you could do to protect yourself. I always recommend stuff like pepper spray or a taser. I've gotten Robin a taser before. She doesn't carry it.
I don't even know where it is. Oh, no, you know what? It's in the Subaru.
But it's something that it looks like a ring, but it's like something you can hold in your hand so that if someone tries to grab you, they can't tell that you're like holding one. But you can just touch them and it'll like zap the shit out of them. She didn't want to carry it at first when we got it because I was like, oh, check it out. And it's so fucking powerful.
It's just scary.
It's scary. So if you accidentally zap yourself, it'll definitely hurt. But I do think measures taken to protect yourself are always warranted, and people suck, especially men. So, and fedoras. Nah, I'm just kidding. Some people out there wearing fedoras are probably good people. But anyways, thank you for sending that in. All right, let's look over in the stream chat and see what you folks had to say. A lot of speculation before the show about why we were late. It was just Robin finishing some stuff up. And there was a few things that happened right before we went on the air. Some water was spilled. Some salsa was spilled downstairs. So lots of things needing to be cleaned. The salsa was a Spooky Mom joint. That one happened because she dropped something while she was cleaning. So no big deal. It just delayed us slightly. So going to do the shout outs before I dive into the chat. Shout out to, it's either Vet Tech Cat, who followed us 2 days ago, or Vet Chachat. It's probably Vet Tech Cat, who followed 2 days ago. Shout out to IMB Trainer for subscribing for the 10th month using Amazon Prime. It says one device has a black screen, the other has video. Shout out to Merlin Valor, who subscribed for the 9th month and said, hi-yo. Tiny Dancer Nation has redeemed a drink. And shout out to Chunkster, who just subscribed for the 4th month using Prime Gaming and says, it's Scaryish time now. Woo! I'm going to be drinking.
I'm confused about this email. If you could help me.
I'd stay at the top. See where it says picking up from the first half?
Yeah.
That's your second email. So you'll start after that.
Okay. Oh, you split one email?
In half. I'm
Okay.
doing the first half. I've talked about this a couple of times now. Okay. Holy shit.
I thought you were splitting, like you were reading one email but splitting it in half for yourself.
I literally explained to the whole audience how it was going to go, where you were going to go first, then I was going to read one half, then commercials, then we're going to come back and you were going to read the second half of the email.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't get that, apparently.
So, all right, let's see who the first person in the chat was. It looks like it was I'm What's Dinner and said, so ready for this week's live stream at 6:17, so you are 8 minutes early. Before the countdown even started, I Am Beef Trainer said, woo, from a very snow-covered Ohio. Glitch Grim joined in and said, LeBron James, ? He's not in Ohio anymore, by the way. He's in L.A. And then said, woo. What else do we got? Going to scroll to the tippy top. All right, Angela has joined us over there in YouTube. I'm Watching Her says, I seem to only be able to get a black screen. Not sure what that's about. It was working over there on YouTube. Glitch said refresh or close it. So it looks like it's cleared itself up.
So we got a drink redeemed?
We did get a drink redeemed.
I gotta pour mine.
Drinking summer shandy tonight.
I have more soju. I seriously, when I went to the Korean market the other week, I don't even remember which week it was. It must be like 4 weeks ago now. I bought so much different kinds of soju when I went. So each week's going to be a new flavor. Daniel Cakes is here. Chunkster is also here. Jay Valor is over there in YouTube. Not sure if I already said that. The Fancy Iguana has joined us. ASB Bunny is also here. All wonderful to see. I think I still have half a bottle of the yogurt one in the fridge, too.
Well, it's so gross. Lots of talk about fighting. Ginseng Joe is here. Glitch said hashtag fish and chip. It's one of my favorite jokes I made in a long time. If you haven't watched us play Overcooked on Saturday, that was a real fun time.
It was a really fun time.
The real nail-biting ending, so go ahead
It was fun.
Check that out.
I'm glad we didn't have to do it twice.
I always enjoy playing that game, so I was like prepared to do it a second time. I'm glad we didn't reset it. I'm glad we didn't give up halfway through that last level and just be like, all right, whatever, we'll just try it again.
Yeah.
All right. Scrolling, I'm What's Your Name said, Robin must be getting her drink still, LOL. Nah, it's just some delayed stuff. All right. Mike Land is over there in YouTube, says, hello. What's up?
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. All right, where does yours start? Your
DoorDash and fish tacos.
Okay, I just got through some of the fish taco stuff, so I will let you take over. Yep.
Where did the fish tacos come from?
Because you had fish tacos on Saturday. Because you showed up to the stream and you had food, and I was like, what the fuck? You got food?
Oh, the salmon tacos? Yeah, it was more like a poke taco because it was raw.
How dare you call it a fish taco?
I love raw fish, like sushi and poke and all that stuff. So good.
Vivian says, it's my sister's birthday today. She's turning 18. She's an adult.
Happy birthday, Vivian's sister.
Happy birthday to Vivian's sister. Also, you're an adult for legal purposes. And that's it. Like, I'm 35, and I just barely consider myself an adult.
Adulting is hard. I Once a Nurse says, Adam's wearing a nice shirt. I almost guarantee he has no pants. He has pants. This morning for
shorts.
work, though, he didn't have pants. I came in.
I woke up late.
Getting ready for work, and he had just finished his second meeting of the day, and he was like, I was too tired this morning, and I didn't even put on pants, because I was like, did I tell you I liked your shirt or something like that? And he's like, yeah, but I have no pants on.
Because I had a nerdy shirt. It's still on underneath this. It's my Nintendo shirt that shows like the old NES console. But I was like, I just tossed it on in the dark. I didn't even put on pants. So still can't buy booze though. Yep. Or cigarettes now, apparently. Cigarettes age is apparently 21 now.
Shut up.
So, yep.
Really?
Yeah. Shout out to Ginseng Joe, who says it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit there. I think that's about what it is here too.
Yeah, something
I had
around
to put on the fucking air conditioning before we started because our upstairs is so hot right now, and I don't know why.
It was warm today, I think. When I left for work, it was almost 70 degrees.
The afternoon sun really just fucking baked the house.
Glitch says, I don't do Twitter, so don't blame me. That's funny. Yeah, you don't clear notifications necessarily, but if you check the Twitter, you just check whatever's new.
It just doesn't show the badge anymore.
Yeah.
So you just don't know. So Vet Tech Cat is here tonight. So you can let me know if it is Vet Tech Cat. Because I saw Vet, V-E-T-T-E, and thought it was the abbreviation for Corvette at first. And then I realized it's probably Vet, V-E-T.
Tech, yeah.
Tech Cat, so.
Let's see. Glitch says the pumpkin cat sticker is a need. Yes, this is going to be the pumpkin cat sticker that anybody who pre-orders those pins, which is up on my Etsy right now, is going to get. So I think they're really cute. These are huge. They're 3 inches.
They're big.
And they're waterproof vinyl stickers, so they're pretty nice. Adam opened the package with them, and he's like, Jesus, these are big-ass stickers. Huge. But yeah, everybody gets those stickers with their pre-order too. So you get a lower price on the pins and a free sticker. It's pretty sweet.
Go check it out.
Thank you for everyone who thinks my makeup looks good. I think it looks like shit today.
I think it looks really good. I think you look great.
I feel like I look really round.
No.
More round than usual. No. But that's just me.
Vivian says, oh my God, wait, is this me? Oh my God, it is. It was.
Let's see. I was there says, I own a fedora, but I only wear it if I'm wearing a full suit.
It's one of the only times I've ever put on a fedora, and I took it off like 5 minutes later because someone took a picture of it. A picture of me and showed it to me, and I was like, it just doesn't look good on me. Jay Valor says, I did too. The guy who sold drugs always wore a fedora as well. Never trust a fedora wearer.
I swear I used to have one. I mean, I don't remember why, but I think I did have one and did wear one unsarcastically or whatever. Like, just seriously wore one. I don't know. Maybe it's my sister. She wears cowboy hats and stuff.
I am Beef Trainer over there in Twitch says, wow, Signal is struggling tonight. Audio keeps going in and out and occasionally freezing a video. You're going to need to switch to YouTube. It's a Twitch thing. We have not dropped any frames at all.
Nico Kren says, I've got pepper spray from Amazon. ASB Bunny says, it's illegal to use pepper spray in Australia.
That's fucking weird.
Today I learned. I did not know that.
I did not either.
Nuts. Let's see.
Amelia P over there in Twitch says, I'm late, but what up, Spooky fam? What up? Thank you for joining us.
Glitch says, my CDL helps with the no kidnapped for me, plus they would bring me back. CDL? What's that?
Commercial driver's license?
Would that make people want to bring you back?
I don't know. Vivian says, apparently it also takes so much strength to stab someone, but I guess the adrenaline could have helped us out. It depends on where you stab them and what your goal is. It's hard to get through bone and muscle, but skin is very easy to cut.
Well, like stabbing someone like right here.
I've been stabbed before, and it is not hard to make some serious damage.
I've been stabbed before, and it was with a pair of scissors. Those aren't even sharp. So
if you stab someone in the neck,
you can stab someone.
You could kill someone. Legitimately, you can kill someone just because there's so many veins pumping through there. It's so close to the heart, so close to the brain. Everything important goes through there.
Eyeballs,
Robin daydreams about stabbing me all the time.
People in eyeballs.
Oh yeah, you could take an eyeball out with a pencil. Like, you don't even fucking need to worry about having a knife.
Watch The Dark Knight.
Exactly. They shot that over 3 days. This is a true story. That scene in The Dark Knight where they introduce the Joker and he does this magic trick where he makes the pencil disappear.
Oops, sorry.
They shot that over 3 days, and it's all practical effects. And the guy whose head gets slammed down, who it makes it look like he died, he was actually the person who was pulling the pencil away while Heath Ledger was shoving his head down and slamming it into the table. He got knocked out twice. He was knocked unconscious twice trying to film that scene to get it perfect. And they did. And all it cost him was 2 unconscious spells.
Was that
which
concussions?
Is horrible for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
All right.
Vivian said, this was in the middle of a pandemic, which makes it even creepier that he was so close behind. Yes, me and Jenny were socially distanced plus masks. The guy wasn't wearing a mask, so -5 brownie points for that, and -5 more for the fedora thing. How can you leave your house and remember to grab your fedora, but not remember to grab your mask? Also, quick update, we're at $66 for the monkey tail beard goal. If we get to this, I will
Adam's
shave down to a monkey tail beard.
So thick.
I have not shaved in a while.
He's waiting. He's growing out his beard for you guys.
Yeah, I was like kind of excited because I thought we would hit it yesterweek, if that's a thing, last week, and we didn't hit it. And I was like, damn, I gotta have this fucking beard be bushier and bushier for another 7 days. So don't forget to donate.
I'm Beef Trainer says, just so everybody and Adam knows that the fedora is sweet looking on my beefy man.
Aw, that's good to
cute.
know.
That's also very romantic. Chunkster says, cheers, I'm enjoying myself some maple smoked bourbon.
That sounds good.
The Brothers Bond bourbon doesn't come in for so long. It was supposed to come in this month, and then my sister called me and she's like, they're not gonna send it till like April or something.
Wow,
it's nuts.
You got the shirt though.
I do have the shirt. She also got me another shirt. She got me 2 of those Brothers Bond shirt things.
Brothers Bond bourbon.
Yeah, they're soft. They're so
B3.
soft. They're so nice.
I used to have things that I used to write called B3s, which were basic bare bones outlines of stories I wanted to write. I haven't done that in a while. Jay Valorous is finally able to watch a stream after the time change. My D&D character died, so yeah, that sucks. But you can always re-roll another character if you have a normal DM. Lots of DMs don't kill their characters, actually. Played a lot of games. I've never had my character die, even though it probably should have multiple times, so.
Ginseng Joe says, I'm sad I didn't make it to the last stream. I didn't know y'all were streaming since I forgot. Let's see.
Stabbin' Stitch says, "G'day, my loves. Best company while I stitch."
Aw, nice.
Thank you. We still have your thing that you sent us right over there.
Yeah. Oh,
It's one of our favorite things. We hang it so we can always see it.
yeah. Little Scaryish Podcast, little cross stitch.
I
You
absolutely
folks
love that
should
thing.
totally check out their Instagram and stuff because they cross stitch the cutest things.
It's so good too. I was looking at some of the newer ones.
I was trying to figure out like how do they do that stitch? It's like so cool looking.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Great
You guys should
stuff.
check it out.
All right. Shout out to 52DZ who just resubscribed for the 30th month. Says, "Oh, look at that. Thank you so much."
That's nuts. Thank
30
you
months.
so much.
It's the second longest relationship I've ever had.
Really? 30 months?
I made this joke like last time we did a show too.
Really?
Yeah, that's
What?
almost 3 years.
You've never had a relationship?
No, I think 6 months is my longest relationship before I met you.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
I didn't waste time, man. If I knew we weren't going to be together forever, I was like, am I at least enjoying their company? No, I'd rather be alone. I've always enjoyed being alone. Something that I've always valued. Like, I can play video games, I can work out, I can do other things, I can just do whatever I want. So
Right.
I've always been like, you know
It's all
what?
right. There's nothing wrong with being alone.
No, I was always very comfortable being alone. Shout out to Ginseng Joe, who just donated $5 and said, ooh, ooh, banana beard is in sight.
What the fuck?
Shout out to Glitchgrim, who just donated $10 and said, don't use this to get that crappy boba. That boba was so bad. All those fucking balls were stuck together.
And I waited 25 minutes for that boba to get done.
Can't believe that. It's just nuts.
I'll get. I'm getting my second vaccine shot Friday, so I'll get the good boba on Friday.
Nice.
Because I can just drive up the street for it. Well, technically not up the street, but you know.
2 days away. It's really nice now that we're on Wednesdays because we get Tuesday to sort of relax because it's always a late night Monday night.
Yeah.
And when Thursday hits, I wake up thinking it's Wednesday because I'm so programmed to do the show on Tuesday that I wake up thinking like, okay, we did the show last night. Now I have to go to these specific meetings in my brain. And I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, it's Thursday. My bad. And so it's like I get skipped forward in the week a little bit, which is always nice.
I am going to be posting a poll on Patreon for this upcoming week's topics, so you guys can help us choose next week's topics.
What?
Because
This is the first time hearing of it.
I was thinking about it on the drive home. We haven't posted a poll in a while, and I know all our patrons deserve to help us choose. So.
Indeed. Sorry. Apologize for the yawn. A little bit sleepy today. Vivian says, well, round is a good shape. Is it a shape? I don't know. Circle's a shape. So...
ASB Bunny says, come to Australia, you can buy cigarettes and alcohol from the age of 18.
That's how it should be. You can get
That's
drafted into
nuts.
the military and go and die fighting for your country. You should be able to legally smoke and drink. Just saying.
Tiny Dancer Nation says, when Kayla reads and I have free time, we'll for sure come over. That's so cool. Hailstorm0303 says, Robin, you like really pretty. I'm assuming it means look, but thank you.
They think you look really pretty and they like it. And so they just combined it.
Toot.
Jay Valor says, round is actually a great shape. When kids start drawing people, they start with circles and round shapes because that's how their arm forms around. Hugging. Hugs
Aw.
around equals round is a good shape. I never considered that.
cute.
That's awesome.
That's really cute.
My niece drew me with boobs. So
2 round boobies.
2 round boobies. I was like,
oh my god.
she's not wrong.
I can't believe she gave you
It was
boobs.
so fucking funny though.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to get ripped again and be like, what's up now? And then like bounce my pecs like, yeah, what's up?
Like some what's his name from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, Terry Crews.
Terry
I don't
Crews,
think
yeah.
if I worked out, I could work out 6 hours a day for the rest of my life and never look as good as Terry Crews.
Oh god, yeah.
Dude is just insanely ripped.
Yep. I listener says every week, Robin, I look like trash tonight. Literally everyone. You look good, girl.
Yep. She's always
Thank you.
fishing for compliments.
I honestly, that's one of, so that's probably one of the things that if I went to a therapist, I would have to talk to my therapist about, because it's something that I'm sure a lot of people deal with that, where you just look at yourself and you're like, fuck, I'm ugly.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't think you're ugly. I think you're gorgeous, but I definitely look in the mirror a lot and just see something I'm not satisfied with. But can always try and take steps to fix it. Vivian said, I've been stabbed by a pencil, but it was an accident, and it was me doing the stabbing, and it was a freshly sharpened. The graphite is still in my palm. That's rough.
Oh my God. I feel like maybe my mom's been stabbed with a marker. Someone in my life has been stabbed with a marker, and their skin is like permanently that marker's color.
I got a stab with a pencil when I was in like 5th grade. Like I sat down and like threw my arm down on the desk, and there was like a pencil there, and it literally was stuck in my arm, and I had to go to the nurse so she could pull it out. And there was totally a piece of lead there. I think that's actually where that came from. One of these marks.
No,
is where
that's
that came
a cat
from.
scratch.
So this one? No. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's gone now. So it'll eventually go away, which is nice. Stab and Stitch says, oh my God, you guys gushing over here. You deserve it because we love your shit. So
I'm Beast Train says, I need to get our pre-orders in. There's your, I must admit, there's your Valentine's Day gift. You just got to wait for it a bit. Yeah, they're still getting manufactured. So I haven't had any sample pictures or anything yet. And this week and this whole coming week is Lunar New Year. So they're going to be taking a break from the factory where they get made. And so it's going to be a whole...
It's a thing.
It's a whole thing. So, it's going to be later.
Vivian says, I had bubble tea once, and the tea itself tasted how lotion smells, if that makes any sense. Like a very sickening sweet, but also bitter with bad aftertaste. It wasn't fun. That's not bubble tea. That's just some shitty tea that they threw some boba into. Don't let it sour you on boba.
But we did find a new tea place. We randomly came across that new tea place that I'd never been to before next to the B-Dubs. That tea and whisk place.
Oh, yeah, when I waited for 45 minutes for wings on Super Bowl Sunday.
And the tea was surprisingly delicious.
I am not sure how many of you listened to the end of each episode. But if you didn't listen to the end of this episode, you didn't hear one of the most epic stories that we've ever told on Scaryish of personal experience because it came after the last topic. And then Robin said that's all we have. And then we went into the normal thing where we're like, all right, we're going to start saying bye and all that stuff. And right before that, we're like, oh, I forgot this happened. So if you missed it, should go back and listen and start when Robin's topic finishes and hear about that because it was something that was
nasty,
unforgettable.
Let's see. I'm Beef Train says, Adam, I think it's our signal here where we live in Ohio. Whenever the weather goes wonky, our signal goes funky. I can totally understand that.
I feel like YouTube holds up better for people that are having weak signal though.
Glitch says CHL, which is a concealed handgun license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I could see why people wouldn't want to kidnap you. Radio Man, nice to see you again. Says good evening, Adam and Robin.
Good evening.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time without you, my friend. Is that the words? I don't know.
I mean, that's not the beat. Those are the words.
Yeah, no, I was trying to think of what the words were. Anyway, lots of rain all over the country, lots of snow, lots of cold. I think that's absolutely crazy. How cold it is in some parts of the country, and we're over here like nice and sunny.
I had to put on the air conditioning for the show. All right, so Glitch redeemed a drink. We need to do that.
Okay.
Cheers. Clink.
Hailstorm says boba is the best. Oh my God, I must have dinner. Boba for when you want to feel like you're slurping up tadpoles from a pond.
Delicious tadpoles.
So there is like the regular sized boba, and then they have this like tiny boba, and the super tiny boba. Our friends. Jen and Jess, I don't remember who.
JJ Obsession?
Yes. They were the ones that were like, we call it machine gun boba because if you use a regular boba straw to drink up that boba, it's like just a buttload of those boba in your, like, it goes straight down your throat and you're like, it's so good. I love those little tiny ones. That's like, if all places could offer that, I would get that boba. Anyway, speaking of tadpoles in your mouth.
Jay Valor says, question, I've missed a few weeks. Adam, Robin, do you play Resident Evil? And if so, what are your thoughts on the tall lady? I don't. I believe Robin does.
I don't understand. Everyone's like, oh my God, step on me.
It's a tall lady with big boobs. So, of course, all the people come out of the woodworks to tell us about like all the sexual desires they have for this character as soon as they're shown. Like, I want to be crushed by the 9'6" lady, which is really tall. It's taller than Thanos by like 1.5 feet. So I think she looks formidable, which is
she
cool.
does look formidable. That game looks terrifying.
Try and not judge things simply based off of sexual appearance, especially because it's a fucking video game.
It is a video game. But my first crush, like one of my first crushes at least, was Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. So
it's the TV show though. It's totally different. You're allowed to crush on stuff like that.
Why can't you crush on stuff in a video game?
I don't know. It's just okay, here's why. Because in 7th grade, one of my friends had a poster of Lara Croft in his locker.
Lara Croft's hot.
Lara Croft, it was Tomb Raider 2.
Oh,
where
so
she was
like triangle
polygons.
boobs?
I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I realized, like, oh, that's Lara Croft. So it was like triangle face, triangle tits. And I was like, why do you have this hang up?
Hey.
Like, this is your thing? And he was just like, she's hot. I was like, she's fucking shapes.
But like, it's like people have imaginations. You can be into whatever you want to be. You shouldn't judge other people's kinks, babe.
Okay, whatever.
No kink shaming.
If I see like 3 circles, I might be like, those circles thick. And I don't want to hear shit from you. Depends on which one's the big one. So.
I mean, I had so many, like, I'm totally attracted to so many Final Fantasy characters because they're just ridiculous.
I mean, they've made all these characters so lifelike at this point. It doesn't trigger
like Auron from Final Fantasy X.
Once you get out of the uncanny valley, you reach the uncanny boner, where you just find them incredibly attractive. So,
okay.
Vivian says, "Yeah, no, I love bubble tea. It was just this one place had nasty lotion-smelling, tasting tea that they threw bubbles in. That's fucking gross." Stab and Stitch says, "Death by snoo snoo."
The Cursewolf says, "Little late, but watching my buddy Cody play some music. Nice, that's awesome." Ginseng Joe says, "Boba Session Vegas when COVID ends."
Fuck yeah.
I love Boba, for real.
Jay Valor says, "I apologize. I meant having a female baddie. I fucking love when it's a female bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
100%.
It's just so much more imposing. And I think this is why, actually. Because I know so many people who are like, oh, she's so fucking hot. And it's like, as a person, before ever playing the game, they're already not, like, empathetic, but, like, they want to like that character because they want to do them. So they're much more easily manipulated by that bad guy in the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like if you see a 9'6" dude vampire and it's a guy who just wants to go off on these rants about how much they want to fuck video game characters, they're not going to go and do their bidding. Like if they tell them to go like, go do this right now, and be like, no, fuck you, dog. But if it's a hot chick that's 9'6", they're going to be like, all right, I guess, but only because she's hot. And I think that makes for a really interesting dynamic in video games. So I can't wait to see how it all plays out.
I like female villains. Just because I think that there aren't enough in any, like, movies, TV, video games. I don't think there are enough. There are always some fucking foreign guy, powerful,
like, from a country that most likely doesn't exist.
Criminal, yeah, you know? So, I don't know. I am totally okay with that.
Apparently, Capcom released that she's 9'3". My apologies. I thought she was 9'6".
It's because it's 69 backwards. Nice.
Nice. Michael Ann said, Tuxedo Mask, my first crush too, girl.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Jay Valor says, Tuxedo Mask, the true damsel in distress. That's hilarious.
It's the thing with Sailor Moon is like, Sailor Moon literally has the same hair as Usagi. And it's just like, how? How do you not notice they're the same person? I just don't understand.
It's like the whole
they
Superman
look exactly the same. And same thing with Tuxedo Mask. Him without, it's literally, he just puts on a tuxedo and not even a mask. He puts on like that's it. Okay? And that's just, it's
like all those times I wear a bow tie to work and you come in and you're like, who are you, stranger?
Matt
never
Smith.
happened.
Oh my
no,
God.
Right? Just one. I'll wear the fucking fedora, or not the fedora,
the fez.
The fez over there and the bow tie.
Yeah, it's still over there.
All of a sudden she'll be way more attracted to me.
Boop, 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 boop.
I am caught up on my YouTube stuff.
Aw, Chunkster says, fun sketching, watching the stream. Robin is my muse for tonight. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
She said that they'll post the sketch on Discord. Thank you. Sorry, I'm scrolling through a bunch so we can get back to the story here.
You can just pick a spot and stop and go back to it when I'm done.
Okay, well, I'm almost at the end. Hashtag don't kink shame 100%. It says, what if my kink is shame? Adam's been watching Konosuba.
That's so funny.
And he's just been watching this so much. And one of the characters is this girl who's
She's a crusader. Her name is Darkness.
And she just wants everyone to like treat her badly, and she's just so into it.
Like before she's about to fight like a villain, she's like, take me back to your dungeon and do terrible things to me.
Oh my God, it's so
weird. Fucking funny though.
And
I'm not in this to kink shame. I'm in this to shit talk people who just are so aggressive sexually whenever they see an attractive female, and like that's all they talk about. Like instead of asking a question like Jay Valor asked, like, what do you think of the female baddie? Guys are just like, wanting fuck her. And it's so annoying to me. It's just so ridiculously childish. And it's probably because most of them are like less than 18 years old. So.
Emanon says, forgot you guys are on Wednesday nights. That's us. We're Wednesday nights now. And we're about to get into our second story. So let's get to it.
Indeed. Let's get started. Gonna mark it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move into my first email of the show. And this email is going to be split into, like I mentioned. So I'll do the first half. Robin will do the second half. And it starts out like this. The subject is, you can read on the pod, -shadow person, -ghost walker. Starts out like this. Hello.
There's probably other things in there that haven't been put in the title yet.
Starts out like this. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I thought you were going to join me in that, but...
I was waiting for you to start saying hello.
Uh-huh. Long-time listener, first-time writer. Adam's going to be so upset. I've been listening. Why? Just because it's your first time? I'm so happy you wrote in. I've been listening since almost the beginning of Scaryish time and finally decided to write in. First and foremost, thank you to Spooky Mama for editing this, and insert all the nice things about Adam/Robin plus podcast. Me, big fan. Adam's my fave. Robin's cool, but had to have a fave. Wow. Pronouns they/them. My name is Glow. So I don't think anyone's ever proclaimed a favorite between the two of us in their email before, so you would be the first. But I think we can all agree that Robin is pretty much like 96% of our following's favorite, so I don't really think you need to worry.
Thank you. That's really sweet of you to say.
Well, that, and on top of the fact that every time we do a live show, everyone always comments like, Robin, you look so good. Robin, you're beautiful. And then everyone's like, Adam, you look okay too. Nice shirt.
You got them luscious lips.
All right, I'll get back to it. It continues on. I'll start with the basics. When I was growing up, my twin sister and I shared a room until we were 18, and I moved out. As many parents with twins do, there's rules you follow, where one sleeps and what colors one wears, so you can always tell who's who. That's hilarious. My sister's bed was always by the window, and mine was next to the closet. And even though this was how it always was, it terrified me, and I wasn't even sure why.
That's definitely a fear for me about having twins, because I really, really want twins.
She just wants a single pregnancy and the multiple kids.
But the fear that you'll mix them up. That, you know what I mean? So
I think for them, it's a fun game to play where you see, if they're identical, that is,
like
whether or not you can trick people. Yeah, where it's just like, do you know which one I am? It's like, I'll fucking mark one of you so
honestly,
I never forget.
You call yourself our mother.
It's so funny. The email continues. I would ask her to trade beds, and she never wanted to. Or sometimes I would crawl into bed and sleep with her, which eventually always led to her being mad and pushing me out because I had my own bed. The first house I really remember living in, our room was small and my bed was directly next to the closet. Later, in middle school, we moved to a different state and into a bigger house. Being tween twins, my parents... Twins? My parents gave us the biggest room to share, so we had more space to our individual selves. In this house, the closet was a whole dresser and some more space in between from my bed, but the closet still weirded me out. Not as much as I was getting older, but that's when I actually realized I was sleepwalking. Oh, shit. I'd said that. That's
okay, I was going to say, is that in the email?
I kept waking up on the couch, and my mom would be really upset because I had my own bed and a much bigger room than before. It was also brought up, I used to sleepwalk out of my previous bed, too, to my parents' room. My parents would ask me why I had such a hard time sleeping in my own bed, and I never had a real answer. I was so scared of the closet. It was so normal for me that I didn't even realize how scared I was of it. And when I was in high school, I started to remember dreams that had always been there, but was dreaming more consistently as I got older. There's like a bunch of question marks on this, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be reading it. It's like half sentences all with question marks. So I'm going to try and reread this to make sure I got it.
It's like probably saying like, I guess at the end of every sentence. Like,
yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
So let me read it. Okay, I'm going to read. This is just a second take, and we're going to see if it makes more sense this way. All right? Here we go. And when I was in high school, I started to remember dreams that had always been there, but was dreaming more consistently as I got older. That there was a dark figure in my closet watching me sleep, which would bother me. So I would get up and calmly walk to the couch and sleep much better. Didn't really tell or talk to anyone about it because it was so common, I thought everyone experienced this. Or maybe it was so common in my life that I forgot about it. I'm not sure. Sorry, I got to mark this again because every sentence at this point is now ending with a question mark. All right.
Maybe their period button broke.
That's That is not the way to take care of things if your period button broke.
Or no, you know what I've done on my phone before?
Parenthesis.
No, my keyboard, for some reason before, if you changed the period up to a question mark, it kept that question mark there. And so you'd have to change it back to a period if you wanted to use a period again.
I don't know. They're all question marks.
Okay.
It stops now, though, so I guess they got it figured out. When I moved out at 18, I moved into the dorms at college, and as much as I was ready for my own room, we couldn't afford it, so I had a roommate in my room, and 2 other roommates across the quote-unquote dorm. I put dorm in quotations because Chicago dorms are more like actual apartments. In our room,
That's
our beds...
impressive.
I've seen a lot of places that are like actual apartments. I've seen them look like barracks or jail cells.
I got an email today from UNLV, and they're like, we're thinking of offering these apartments. The 2-bedroom apartment near campus is $2,400 a month.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, whoever thought of that pricing structure, get up and get the fuck out wherever you are because you're an idiot.
A studio was like $1,200. I was like, are you kidding me?
Fuck right off, seriously.
What student in there ever?
Who the fuck has that money?
No one. No one has. I mean, especially a student going to school, trying to go to college, and you're going to charge them $2,400 a month to
Get up, get the fuck out right now.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
All right. Continuing. They're in college. They actually had a dorm that looked more like an apartment, which is nice to hear. In our room, our beds were on either side of the wall, parallel, and my bed was closest to the door. My roommate would tell me that they woke up in the middle of the night to seeing a dark figure at the foot of my bed. Never having told them my previous experiences, this kind of spooked me. And sometimes she said it was standing between our beds. My girlfriend at the time would never... Damn it. Fuck. My girlfriend at the time would sleep over in the dorms too, and they woke up occasionally from night terrors of people standing over us while we slept in my dorm bed.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Again, I had not told them or my roommate about what I grew up experiencing. I told them both they were dreaming and kept shrugging it off. So at this point, you're trying to control it by telling other people they're crazy and trying to not give it power, which, as I like to point out, in Paranormal Activity 2, didn't work. All right.
Which one's Paranormal Activity 2?
The one with the kitchen exploding.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. My roommates on the other side of the apartment would complain about either of us walking at night. From our bedroom door to the living room and back, the loops would get shorter and shorter. In the second semester, my roommate whispered, "Are you awake? Do you hear that?" And I had heard it too. I had been hearing it, but I was trying to keep everyone calm by telling them it wasn't real. The walking happened often, and it would loop. Then, when it was done looping, it would wiggle the doorknob trying to get in. What the fuck?
I would be so terrified.
Yeah.
I don't think I mean, I would want to get out of there so fast.
I mean, it's obviously following them. It's been following them since childhood. So if I was the roommate, I'd be like, "It's been nice knowing you. You're a lovely person. Have fun with your demon.
Time to
I'm
bathe
leaving."
in some holy water.
That's hilarious. Okay, I already read that. My roommate, can you stop kneeing me, please? It's so distracting. It's so fucking distracting. Stop. We're live. This is what happens every time we record an episode, a topic episode. She's constantly kneeing me or grabbing me or poking me, and she's like, "I got bored." It's like, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, nice bits.
I hate you so much. Backtracking a little, I was one of 5 people only in my dorms during winter break. I don't get along with my family. We'll say identity issues, and I was definitely the only one on my floor. I heard the walking and the doorknob wiggling, so the whole winter break I slept in the living room with the TV on, so if I needed to, I could run out the front door.
My sister used to do that. She used to just sleep in the living room with the TV on. Back then, there wasn't a bunch of streaming services like there are now, so she would be watching like TV shows on DVD. And once you finish the DVD, it just goes back to the main menu
and makes all the sounds.
The main menu just plays the song over and over and over again. So multiple times I've come downstairs and it's just been the theme song for Will and Grace playing over and over and over again. And sometimes that's comforting and that helps you sleep. So I totally understand you wanting to just put the TV on.
I can't sleep with noise or light. It drives me crazy. Not so much now that I'm a little bit older. I can tolerate it, but when I was a kid, man, not only did every light need to be off and everything needed to be dark, I put aluminum foil over my windows to make sure no light came in.
Crazy.
And any light on any of the electronics in my room would be covered up with electrical tape so that it wouldn't shine. I wanted my room to basically be a cave.
Are you nuts?
It's like I wanted to sleep in total darkness.
Oh
and
my God.
I slept so
Were you
well.
just like, hello, darkness, my old friend?
Pretty much, yeah. All right, I'm going to keep going. One day while I was showering, I had a really bad anxiety attack out of nowhere for no reason. When I got out of the shower, my front door to my room was open. Not all the way because they're weighted so they close behind you, but the lock was turned out so it wouldn't let the door close. I looked around the apartment, I looked around the hallway, and found nothing. I was scared. I locked myself in my dorm, and I later... Come on, spooky mom, Jesus Christ. I locked myself in my door, and later, I think the next day when I calmed down, asked security downstairs about anyone being on my floor. They confirmed I had been the only one, and they hadn't seen anyone on the cameras walking around. You've got to contact security as soon as that potential break-in happens.
Yeah.
Like, I get freaking out about it, but don't freak out and stay calm, or don't freak out and stay quiet, I should say. Freak out and be like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah. You
So.
just got to get out of there. Just got to get out of there.
I didn't tell them about my door. After that, I had my girlfriend pick me up, and we went to Grand Rapids where they lived until break was over because fuck that shit.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, hey, that's your fucking catchphrase now, but yeah, 100. I would do the same thing. So, all right, halfway point, we're going to say to be continued, and we're going to listen to the rest of that after the commercial break.
Cool.
And before we move into the commercial break, we're just going to read some of your shit. So,
Oh, okay.
or no, I guess I can just do the
I was
Manscaped
going to be,
commercial
yeah,
right now.
you should just do the Manscaped
I think,
thing.
I don't know if the overlays, no, the overlay's not going to work at all.
We also got to do the new read. There's new information.
It's right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do all this. This is me. This is my shit, dog. All right. So as most of you wonderful folks know out there, we do Manscaped plug here once a week now. It's pretty fun stuff. We're a big fan of Manscaped. I say we, but it's kind of me. Robin does it too.
I do have. Okay, so they offer this thing like ball wipes, all right?
They're literally called ball
They're
wipes.
literally called ball wipes. And I have a bunch of them in my bag because you can use them for whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keep your junk clean.
They're nether region wipes. They
Yeah.
smell really nice. That said, I just wanted to share this. So because of COVID, because things are crazy, I've been working from home. And I've always been a guy, and Robin and I have argued about this. I shower every day. Robin's an every other day kind of person because of like hair care and
Yeah.
scalp care and stuff like that. And like I've heard that from a million different people. I've always been an everyday kind of guy. But recently, because of COVID, I've become like an every 2 or 3 day kind of guy. And my body for 35 years has adjusted to taking a shower every day. So it's like, oh, 48 hours without a shower? You gonna smell now, dog? And so sometimes I'll be doing stuff. I'm like, oh, I smell awful. And I'll just bring it up to her. We'll be sitting there. I'll be like, I smell awful right now. And the only thing that makes me feel better is if Robin replies, so do I. That said, Manscaped is releasing a new cologne, and I'm really excited they're going to send it for free so I can smell what this smells like. So rather than taking a shower like an adult, I can just mask my scent with something that smells nice. Or, you know, shower and then put it on afterwards. Not a big cologne guy, but I am excited for this one, mainly because it's free. And also because I like all the other shit Manscaped has done, so why not this? So if you have someone in your life that smells, or if you yourself smell and you don't like showering, head over to manscaped.com. Check out the products they have there. If any of that works for you, you can use code Scaryish at checkout for 20% off and free shipping. So pretty good stuff. Robin has this face on like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Just being real. Imagine how good it can work for you if you actually were to bathe. The thing that they have that's like required for us to say, I like it, is look good, smell good, feel good with Manscaped. It's awesome. All right.
You're
let's-
going to edit a bunch of that ad, right? Because there's just a bunch of, like, you know, dead air, stuff like that.
Is there dead air? Have you ever heard yourself talk? Have you ever edited one of our episodes, Robin?
Yeah.
It's awful. There's so many marks. What I am going to do is move us into the commercial break for the stream. We're going to run a 60-second ad. Over there on Twitch, you might get it. Over there on YouTube, you won't, unless you're watching this pre-recorded, in which case you will get it right now. And if you're ready, come and get it. Na 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 na.
Na, 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 na.
All right. And then I'm going to read the notifications when we get back and give shout outs to folks who donated monies because more people did. In fact, looks like one person did. Good stuff. Oh, man. I'm just
Oh, man.
beat. What?
I was going to say there was a drink redeem. Oh, you're going to read those later. It's fine.
When we're done with the commercial break.
Yeah. You know, I got a bunch of these little Animal Crossing scrunchies. And and they have tags on them. They have these little, well, you guys can't see it. I don't know if you can see it. But they have little white tags that hang off of them that are kind of annoying to me, but my cat loves them. So
you have left those on for Aria.
yeah, I left them on there because when I pet her and stuff at night, she likes to play with them and chew on them. And I think it's fun to have a cat that likes to hang out with me and play with me. Not in a weird way.
It's a weird way to say it, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I think the ad should be done by about now. Let's go ahead and check over there. Make sure 60 seconds have run. Indeed, they have. That is fantastic. So let's read some stuff that came in while we were doing that.
Okay, Ginseng Joe says, Adam, you're looking good.
Thanks.
Emanon says, don't feel bad, Adam. You look awesome. Love the beard. Nico Ren says, Adam is beautiful.
Aw, you guys are all being so nice
Tiny
now.
Destination says, LOL, nice shirt.
That's funny. Jay Valor says, most Disney baddies nowadays are women. Richard over there.
No, Siri, stop.
Shut up, Siri.
No, I don't want to hear you. Siri, shut up. Shut up, Siri.
Stop saying her name.
God. Adam yells at Alexa all the time. He's always
That's because this is Robin in the morning. Alexa, terminate the sounds that are coming out that are hitting my ear. And then Alexa just fucking turns off. And the alarm keeps going. And she just makes up these random sentences to tell Alexa to shut the fuck up. So finally it's so sick of him, like, Alexa, shut up. And she stops. And she's like, you're so mean to her. It's like, she's not real. Richard over there on YouTube says, the ladies from Tenchi in Tokyo, I think her name was Roku. Interesting.
Crystal says, don't forget, Adam, we all wonder if you have pants on. He has shorts on.
Someone already asked.
Ginseng says, Adam has a special place in my heart for being a fellow bearded man and fellow Hispano.
Thank you.
Hispano or Hispano?
It's usually Hispanic, but
okay.
Vivian says, gotta go. My sister is going to eat her birthday fruit tart.
Nice.
Michael Land says, bye.
Hailstorm says, Adam, nice sticker on your computer.
Thanks
Nice.
for that. I just cover up the Apple
He has
logo.
to cover up the Apple logo.
Take that, Apple. Sponsors already, you fuckers.
Well, like even movies and TV shows and stuff, they always cover up the Apple logo.
Oh, yeah.
You have to.
I cover it up so I can yell at Siri and not get yelled at.
Chunks just says, this is Adam on mention of twins, and it's your little sweaty emo.
No, this is Adam on mention of twins.
Because he has twins in his family, and I have twins in my family, and I think my eggs are what determine whether or not we have twins.
I want 4 kids. She wants less. So if we can do 4 kids with maybe 1 or 2 pregnancies, that would be fucking sweet.
4 kids and 1 or 2 pregnancies?
I mean, you could have
That's
quadruplets.
no.
You don't know.
No.
Maybe they all come out
I'm
like
gonna
regular
say
sized.
no.
I mean, they're not going to come out all
What
at
the
once. They're going to come
fuck?
out one at a time. What?
All regular size? What's irregular?
Me. My head is huge, dude.
Jesus.
Her head is also huge. We measured them.
Yeah. I think I'm like an inch smaller than yours.
Just an inch.
Just a tip. Okay, let's see. Oh,
Right.
yeah. So let's do the
okay.
the
So,
notifications here.
Shout out to the scripter who donated 500 bits. That does not show up on the goal, so that goal should say $106 dues at this point.
She also said, yay, figured out how to do bits, which is funny.
Emanon redeemed a drink 10
I'm
minutes
going to
ago.
drink that.
Gonna drink my summer shandy. Shout out to Jun. Did I say it? Junn.
That's how I would say that.
7, who followed us 10 minutes ago. And shout out to Emanon, who resubscribed for the 13th month using Prime Gaming.
Woo woo.
We appreciate it. And, of course, shout out to the Scriptery, who donated $20 dues after donating 500 bits.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate that as well.
$25. Jesus
We're
Christ.
halfway there. We're living on a prayer.
Yeah. I cannot wait till you shave that beard off. Oh, my
She
God.
really wants it gone. She grabs it all the time and tells me
Oof.
how horrible I look.
It is just getting so,
This is Robin. This is Robin before the show. If anyone wants to know what it's like to prepare a Storytime episode to go live, is if you're me, you take down everything that you had been doing for work. You take down your monitor. You basically take the desk and completely clear the fucking thing. Then you build out the studio. So you have the camera there. You have Scaryish there. Tape measure. Make sure it's in the fucking middle. Put the monitor over there. Get everything set up. Make sure the microphones are working. Test everything. Make sure that's working. Then you cross your fingers and hope it'll hold out. Then when you're done, you go and get ready to make yourself not look like shit. As soon as I walk into the bathroom, Robin's getting her makeup ready. And she's like, I'm really stressed out because I can't remember your hair or something.
Eyeliner is very hard to do.
She said, I'm really stressed out right now. And in my head, I was thinking like, I'm trying to not be stressed because I still have like 10 more tasks to go after I get in here and rinse my hair and rinse my beard and then comb it. And she looks at me and she goes, your beard is getting out of control. Like it's messed up. And it's just like, some people just add stress to your life and some people take it away. And I just went on with my day. I got
You also put makeup
getting
on.
ready. And then I put my makeup on. And then I get the drinks. And then I got the iPad. And I came and sat here and waited while Robin continued getting ready until
It's okay.
6:35.
Makeup is very hard to do.
You usually nail it a lot faster. So we're usually on air or like on time nowadays. So
Yeah. It's just...
today she was stressed out. And she lashes out. You can ask the script.
Today, I had to put on a lot of, like, color correcting stuff because my skin is so red. I had to put on a bunch of green shit on my face to make it so it's less red and maybe give myself a normal skin tone. So it took a long time.
But hey, we're here now.
Yeah.
Just like Christina Vasquez, who says, "Sup, y'all over there on YouTube. Thank you for joining us." My favorite cover-up of an Apple logo is Oron High School Host Club that have a pineapple instead of an apple. I saw a couple of things where you can apply stuff that makes the shape look different. And I was like, I don't want to spend any money.
Snow White one where it makes it look like she's eating the apple.
I've seen that one too. That one's cool. Shannon says, "Hi, spooky friends. Hope everyone's taking care and being safe. It's a chilly -10 Celsius here in Toronto. How cold is it where everyone else is? I have the air conditioning on because it was so fucking hot up here today. I think it's only actually like 70 degrees, but for some reason the upstairs got so hot."
I'm Beef Trainer says, if it helps Adam, you can pull the 70s porn star better than Robin could, that we know of anyway. Thinks of Adam's porn star mustache.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I think if you shaved all this off, yeah.
There's a
definitely
lot
porn stash.
of...
You'd
yeah.
look all pedo bear looking.
I would not. Pedo is like a thin, wispy mustache. Porno and pedo mustaches are very different things.
Let's see. I'm Beef Trainer says, I need to get more dollars on my account to send some bits.
We also accept regular donations. If you
Yes,
scroll down, you
if
can click the
scroll
donate
down,
button.
There's like is it a PayPal link or is it a...
It just takes you to a program that will let you choose if you want to use a debit card or PayPal or any other things that will
Yeah,
just send
and
us
then
cash.
that's what shows up on the screen. Like
It goes to
the
our
script created.
PayPal, though.
Yeah. Hailstorm says, my college might be fully paid for. That would be
That'd be
super nice.
I'm hoping some of my debt gets forgiven. ASB Bunny says it's summer for me, dog. That's hilarious. Other hemispheres.
That's funny.
You guys don't have polar vortexes right now? Vortexes.
Glitch says, hashtag team fan. Only way I can sleep. No fan, no sleep. My coworker today was like, we have a fan in our room that we never use. And I was like, what the fuck?
You're broken human beings.
I would
The
love
Scriptry
that, but
donated
Adam will
100
not.
bits.
That's
and-
1,000.
I'm sorry, 1,000 bits, but they have a very specific request. Can you read it from that far?
Oh, she cheered 1,000 bits and said, Robin has to whisper Constantine. Constantine.
Nice.
I love that movie, and there was somebody in the Spooky Friends group who was like, I hate Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, and
as
they're like, Brad
Constantine."
Pitt's so much better.
I was like, no.
And I'm always like, I don't want to discourage people from posting here, so I need to find a cheerful gif of people booing the fuck out of this person, because it's like Brad Pitt. He picked Brad Pitt because he looks more like the comic book version of Constantine.
Yes, and the
which is-
Constantine in the CW show for Constantine looks more like Constantine.
He does, yeah. But I mean, Constantine's attitude is everything that is represented through Keanu Reeves in the movie
Oh, man,
Constantine.
I
Also,
fucking
by the
love
way,
that
the
movie.
comic books are called Hellblazer. In case anyone's wondering and wants to go check those out, they're not fucking called Constantine. Something that a lot of people don't realize, by the way. Okay, it's just okay. I don't want to go this far off the road.
Okay. But thank you for donating so much money to us this week.
Thank you.
You
Script
rock.
Three. All right,
our
okay.
socks.
I'm gonna take.
And thank you for cheese.
I'm gonna take 30 seconds to just go into the nerd corner. Here's nerd corner with Adam.
Quarter.
There's a lot of theories about what's going to happen in WandaVision, okay? There's a bad guy in the Marvel Universe called Mephisto, who basically functions as their devil. He's basically the devil. And I've seen a lot of people commenting on a lot of places I go to read stuff like, I can't believe they do this. This is sacrilegious, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, the same people are watching the show Lucifer on Fox, now on Netflix, and like, oh my God, it's so good. I love this show. Lucifer is literally about the character Lucifer. And by the way, that show is in the DC universe. That is the Lucifer from Constantine, who hates John Constantine. And in the crossover on the CW, when they did like the Crisis of Infinite Earths or whatever, they see him and he sees John Constantine. He's like, I fucking hate him. Just like he hates him in Constantine, the movie.
Have we Okay.
So that Lucifer is technically the DC Universe's same version of the character Mephisto that everyone's panties are in a wad right now, just in case he shows up in one.
Is that episode in Legends of Tomorrow or The Flash?
I don't remember. I think it's all the series that they cross over into, but you don't actually see the crossover happen in Lucifer. It's because they need to like do something that requires them to like break into a universe. And the only one who has keys to all the universes is the devil.
All right.
And they're like, well, we got to go see the devil. And Constantine's there. He's like, yeah, we're old friends. And then they show up and it's on the fucking set of Lucifer. And he's like, John Constantine. And it's Tom Ellis in his fucking beautiful glory. And I'm just like, I'm so happy they actually decided to include it.
Ellis is so ridiculously attractive.
I find him very charming. So,
oh, man.
This has been Nerd Corner with Adam. Shout out to Omar X735 who followed us and didn't turn onto the channel, hear my rant, and be like, leaving now. Appreciate you.
And Grim Weeper 420, blazed up motherfuckers, redeemed a drink.
Okay. We don't have a lot left. I think we've already done 3 drinks.
Chunkster says, I get it, Robin. I can't keep my hands to myself either. I love hugging and holding my boyfriend as well as grabbing a piece of him.
She likes to do it to distract me. Like if I'm lonely and I'm feeling broken, she's just like, don't fucking touch me. Don't even come near me. But if I'm like focusing on something and it's not her, then she's like, he should be paying attention to me. Poke, poke, grab, grab, snag. There's so many cutting room floor rants where I've just been like, why do you do this? Why are you taking a boob out right now?
Monster Trainer says, I hate noisy main menus on DVDs. Would rather have it be silent.
Same.
Amelia P says, yes, gotta be dark as fuck to sleep. Nico Kren says, team fan, I need it. Grim Weeper says, I have to sleep with my nightlight. I'm 21 years old, but I'm terrified of the dark. It's all right.
We have nightlights.
We have nightlights all over the house. But I had a TARDIS nightlight for a while, but the light bulb died, so now it's just sitting there.
We have a Diggle Dix.
No, Diggle Bix.
Diggle Bix nightlight.
We have a nightlight that says Diggle Bix on it and has the alien from that one show.
Solar Opposites. Nicest gift I've ever gotten. Hailstorm over there on YouTube says, Oron High School Host Club is one of the best shows I have watched. Christina says, that is a quality beard, Adam. It's patchy. It used to be a lot thicker back when I was younger and less stressed.
I'm Beef Trainer says, I had 2 years of my college paid for from a single scholarship. Took as many credits as I could in that year.
That's smart.
2 years of worth of classes in 1 year. That's genius.
It is.
Yeah.
Christina says regarding that anime, it is the best. It's too bad it was only 1 season. Question for you guys. What is your favorite anime? Robin, I'll let you go first.
That's hard to choose.
It's like asking who her favorite kid is.
It's like there's shows that you can watch over and over and over again. Like I could watch Bleach, you know. I just put that on really in the background. Yeah. But like my favorite, like the one that's just like, oh man, you should watch this. I can't choose. I've watched so many, and I can't choose. I would say Bleach for repeatability or background noise ability, where it's just you just put it on to put it on.
Mine's always going to be Dragon Ball Z, and I'll never feel shame about it. If it's not Dragon Ball Z, it'll be Dragon Ball Super.
Man, it's hard to choose. Cowboy Bebop's really good.
I really love Cowboy Bebop. Either that, or I really like Death Note, but only the Netflix version because that's the true version.
Oh, I fucking
She wanted to hit me so bad right there.
Oh, God.
Ginseng Joe has redeemed a drink this moment.
Death Note is very, very good, too. I used to be so obsessed with that series. It's so good. I don't think I could choose a favorite because there's just so many good ones.
Shannon says, I don't watch much anime.
Oh, I gotta pour more.
Would love some recs. Ooh, we got a lot of chat right there, so just shot that up. Would love some recs of cute/happy shows, as I need all the good vibes I can get right now. I do like Konosuba. It takes a lot of the tropes from a lot of anime, as Ralph let me know, and it like kind of turns it on its ear. And I don't know. It's still a lot of the things that you would expect from anime, but at the same time, it's just like ridiculous premises, and it's about a person who's like self-aware that he's in basically a video game RPG. So
I like Wotakoi. That's probably my new one that I like. It's like Love is Hard for Nataku. I think it's what it's called. It's only like a few episodes, not that long. But it's cute because it's like a bunch of nerds that are together and they all like different things, and it's all about like how I go through their relationships, getting used to like them like liking different things. But it's like 4 people and they're 2 couples, and it goes through their relationships, and it's neat. It's cute. I like it. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna keep going because we got to get into this next story here.
I just want to say something really fast for the scriptery in particular, because they made Robin say the sacrifice. The other day we were quoting Constantine. It was maybe like a week ago, and we were quoting Constantine a bunch. And like the dog, I think this is the scenario. The dog was begging Robin for food, and she only had like a little bite left, and she gave the dog the little bite. And Like, we had just got done quoting a bunch of, I saw her give away the food, and I was just like, you gave her the last bite? And she was just like, I love her. And I was just like, the sacrifice. That was fun.
Thank you so much, Glitch Groom, for donating $1. Oh, I got a drink. I didn't drink.
Robin hit him. I forgot about the Netflix treason hashtag. Watch Real Death Note.
Yeah, the anime is so good. Even the Japanese live action movies are better. Come on.
I believe in the true Death
I
Note.
love the guy that plays L in the Japanese live actions. I think he's really cute. And he literally holds like the chocolates like this, and he's so cute, and how he sits and everything's so good. Oh,
Netflix Death Note has Willem Dafoe in it.
Ew.
He's excellent. All right. You're next, and you're going to finish off this email. So, ew.
Okay, delayed ads. Someone said, love the honesty from that Manscaped ad.
That's all I got for you guys.
I'm listener says, let's hear Spooky Mom's thoughts on the size of Adam's head. Jeez.
She has a story. She loves to fucking tell
Hailstorm says, eyeliner is hard. It is fucking hard. And all my eyeliner is fucking dry, and it makes it 1,000,000 times worse. I need to buy a new eyeliner. It's nuts. Chunkster says, I used the Eevee sticker I got from Robin's Quiet Corner to cover up the Apple logo. Thank you.
Nice.
Amelia P says, Robin, Cocoa Kind skin products are the tits. They have all sorts of things for that and sensitive skin. Ooh, nice.
Ooh-wee.
I'm Monster Dinner's never seen Constantine.
You're missing out.
How can you not? I've watched it
so many times.
So many times. so many times. I mean, growing up, Liz and I used to watch it like back to back to back to back.
It's a good movie for background noise. It's a good movie to just put on. Isabel.
Boo, 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 boo. I'm Western says, by the way, saw an article today about a crazy Florida man who made an electric guitar with his uncle's bones. I think that's fucking weird.
Heard about it.
The scripter says, I liked Tom Ellis more on Miranda versus Lucifer, but he's a great actor in general. Scroll. Sorry, scrolling. Ginseng Joe says, watched Hunter X Hunter lately. That's an anime if you guys haven't seen that.
Demon Hunter's really good too.
Westerner says, still want a Scaryish nightlight of the little ghost buddy. Maybe one day. Hailstorm says, my favorite is Soul Eater. That's also an anime. Scroll. Glitch says, I have so many stickers. I don't stick them on anything. I love them so much. I use tape on the back and move them a lot. I guess I'm odd. No, I think that's cool. Okay. So I'm going to finish this story so everybody can hear the end of this terrifying life of this person. Okay.
Are you going to give us like an actual intro from the commercial break? That was a no. She wasn't going to do it unless I said that.
No. Fuck you. I was. Bitch.
This is my life.
Maybe not talk shit.
Oh my God, go. God. You're the worst.
All right. So we're going to... Oh, wait. Welcome back to the other side of the commercial break. And we're going to finish this other half of the story. And it's going to change tone because I'm the one reading it. So, it continues. Back to second semester, my roommate and I thought it would be a fun idea to turn our beds into bunk beds. Don't worry, the dorm beds are made so you can stack them safely.
I was going to say, this sounds like Step Brothers, and that did not turn out too well in that movie.
And my roommate chose the bottom bunk while I chose the top. She even put up a cute little curtain so she had more privacy down there because, you know.
Because you need privacy sometimes when you're in a bunk bed.
Once or twice, she woke up nervously asking me, do you see that? There was someone or something, a dark figure, standing in our room by the door, or far by the door. Fuck me. Far by the door the first time, and the second time right in front of our bunk beds. I told her to close her eyes and ignore it. It wasn't until the end of the semester that I told her and my other roommates, I'm sorry, I'm the one who's haunted.
I like how you guys are about to like not be roommates potentially. You're like, okay, just so you guys know. Now that you've dealt with all this, it was my fault.
But coming from a Mexican family, we know a bit about spirituality and not to give those things energy or let them know we're scared or else they feed on it. Moving forward, I now am living in my first actual apartment again. My roommates complained about someone walking around in the apartment doing loops, thinking it was me when it wasn't because I would wake up hearing them too. I moved into a different apartment with different roommates. They complained about the same thing, and so on and so forth.
Jesus.
Fuck, dude. Oh my God. I can't imagine having something following me.
And constantly making noise while you're trying to sleep.
One time I was watching a movie with my friend in my bed, as you do when you're a poor college kid with no TV and laptops only, and also trying to give your roommates space. My bedroom door was slightly open, and out of nowhere we heard the sound of a hand sliding up the wall. The lights were turned off, but the light switch was still up. He asked me what happened, and I was really scared, and I told him, we're going to close the laptop, stop the movie now, and we are going to go to sleep, you in my bed, and we won't talk about this again.
Wow.
So it's like, something's going on, just turn this off, we're going to shut this, I know this is weird, but you're going to have to sleep with me, not like that, and then
never talk about this incident.
It. That's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. He demanded answers and was very scared as we were facing the door and could see the light switch was up. We both heard the sliding sound. The lights were off and we saw no hand and no one on the other side of the cracked door. We woke up the next morning to the lights on. I told my roommate he's an asshole for doing that prank. It really scared us. He had no idea what we were talking about, but he too knew about the footsteps and heard them. He even heard them when I would sleep in his room because I was scared. Fun fact, besides the walking and the walking up to seeing figures, sometimes I'm abruptly woken up to someone whispering in my ear.
Constantine.
How do you, oh my fuck, how do you live? Like, oh my God, I would be terrified. I would live every day in constant fear.
I have a lot of questions and I'm going to save them for the end.
It's not inside my head. It's physically on my ear. And I have chills, dude. It's different voices saying different things, but that's for another time. Fast forward a few more years, I'd just broken up with a different girlfriend that I was living with and had nowhere to go. My best friend lived in a little house south side of Chicago. It was a little house, 2 rooms upstairs, and a tiny living room and kitchen. Her spare room was a storage room. We talked about moving in officially together, so I slept on the pull-out couch downstairs for the summer. My back hurts just remembering it.
That's funny.
On her stairs, there was a motion sensor light, so if she were to get up in the middle of the night, she wouldn't have to turn the lights on, so she could safely walk down the steps. They were ridiculously steep and a drunkly problem for us. So if you were drunk and you're trying to climb them, it was a goddamn nightmare.
Right.
Well, while I was sleeping on the pull-out couch that summer, I would wake up to the light turning on its own. I brought it up. We tried experiments. It wasn't the curtains or light motion that activated it. It had to be human-like motion. We even tested it with the pet rabbit. Didn't turn it on. Wow. So even
I feel like a pet rabbit really should turn it on, though.
Yes, but according to the story, it didn't. So that was spooky, and again, I tried to ignore it. One night, my best friend woke up to the sound of her doorknob wiggling, and she called out half asleep, come in, it's unlocked." I said, "It's unlocked." Getting mad that I wasn't coming in, but kept trying to open the door, she eventually got pissed, got out of bed, and slammed the door open. What is it? To her surprise, no one was there, just an empty hallway illuminated by a window at the end of the tiny hall. She told me the next morning, and we both decided to sage the house.
I was going to say, have you tried saging? That was one of my questions.
Nothing that extreme happened again, but the light in the stairway kept turning on. I told her about my past and my past roommates, etc. We tried to debunk it, but I told her let's just ignore it and not feed it more energy. Anywho, I'm 31 now, living alone. Insert a few more apartments between living with my best friend and living alone. Insert a few more of the same stories about roommates hearing walking, etc. When I first moved in alone, I heard the pacing from the living room to the door, then the door handle rattling. My friend and I had just come back from being out all night and we crashed in my bed. He wakes up and jumps out ready to fight someone, and I, in my half-sleep, told him, "Calm down, it's just the ghost, go back to sleep."
Oh, wow.
Where he's like, "What the fuck, dude? Just saw that there was no one and came back to bed." Later, we heard the doorknob noise, but he said, "That's mice." Oh, God. I cannot handle that. It's terrifying. Sure enough, a few days later, we had an exterminator because the apartment on the first floor had a nest of mice that got in somehow. And it was so bad being on the 3rd floor, they were in my ceiling. After that, I haven't heard the walking or the doorknob, although I do still wake up feeling someone in the room. I have millions of more stories. This was just one category. Hope it all makes sense and hope it spooks some of y'all. And if I'm allowed to give some unsolicited advice to the younger listeners, normalize pronouns, normalize pronouns, platonic friendships, loving with your whole heart, and doing what's right for you despite what your family or friends say. There's a community out there for everyone, and life's not worth not being able to be 100% you. Okay, bye. Thank you and love you. Glow.
Thank you for sending that.
Thank you. And I totally believe in that too. Y'all should just do you.
Yeah. Do good things.
Yeah.
Be good people. Normalize being good people. Thank you for sending that. Totally terrifying with a wonderful message at the end of it. And what I was going to say is, like, have you done any preventative steps to try and keep this sort of activity from happening, like saging the house? Like, just growing up and having a Puerto Rican grandfather, I can tell you, just going into his bedroom, there were so many candles with the Virgin Mary and Jesus Christ on them, and they were just everywhere. And I'm not sure if they were specifically there to drive away evil spirits or anything like that. I think that's just part of the culture, but I just know that if there was something going on, there's always steps that people tend to take, and that was just a really long time it seemed like you dealt with it, where you're just like, oh, it is what it is. I sleepwalk sometimes. There's a lot of times where I hear whispering in my ear. Everyone around me also sees this shadow figure that stands over the bed or hears it walking around in the hallway, and that is terrifying. So here's hoping that you've figured out a way at least to sort of calm the activity a little bit, and thank you for sharing that story with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, let's look over to Stream Chat, see what you folks had to say while we were reading that one, and then we'll move into the last story of the show. This beer is making me so burpy.
ASB Benny says, Robin, use white eyeliner. It really makes your eyes pop and look bigger. You can use it with black, but white needs to be closest to the eye. I have squinty eyes, and it made a huge difference for me. I don't know how to use any of that shit. I barely know how to put on makeup at all.
She's really good at it.
It's nuts. Like, my friend did it for a living. I absolutely love her. Gab, shout out to you. She, every time she does my makeup, I'm like, how do you do it? You're so freaking good at it. It's nuts. And I'm like a child trying to put this shit on. I need to watch more YouTube videos and tutorials and stuff like that.
I hear Becky Habersberger has a channel where she talks about it. So.
And I need to get better products. Like I was saying, all my eyeliner is fucking hard and crusty because I don't.
Just buy new stuff.
The only time I ever put it on is today.
Pretend that it's manga or anything else that you see on Amazon and just buy it.
Just buy it. Oh, there's a manga downstairs still in the Amazon package. It's been there for like 3 days.
You never opened that one. Hailstorm says, anyway, I'm going to jump back to Twitch. Bye. Well, thank you for being part of the YouTube fam for a minute. And that's all I got on YouTube. And there was a ton of talking over there in Twitch. I got an email. Thank you so much, Jackie, for pre-ordering a bunch of pins. You rock my socks. I am Beef Trainer says, I'm the same way. Haven't put any of the Scaryish stickers up anywhere or anything just because I'm looking for a poster board with the sticker coating on it or in it. I may steal your idea about the tape on it though. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and steal the dirty joke of the week, which is over there in Twitch from I'm What's for Dinner. It says, I actually haven't read it yet. I just saw DJOTW. And I was like, Department of Justice, what? When would a surgeon not keep a tip he got from a patient? When he's doing a circumcision. Jesus Christ. Thoughts? Never mind. Ginseng says, I cut out the sticker from the packaging because I didn't want to throw it away. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so nice. I've done that for certain things where I cut out like the shipping label or where like what country it comes from. I save that. I don't actually scrapbook them because I don't have energy. But I have a scrapbook and I have materials to scrapbook. I just don't scrapbook. There you go. And now you know. More talking about stickers. And if you don't know, now you know. I almost says up to 6.5k points. Just a couple more weeks. Oh God, hold on. My thing just jumped. I hate this. Hold on. Sometimes it just snaps your chat to the bottom and you lose your message. It's really annoying. Just a couple more weeks and y'all are going to get a redeemed drink bomb right at the start. Oh, that's Jesus. Funny. Oh, hopefully it's not a day where we have Ginseng Joe says, I will also redeem 2 drinks when you do. 2.6 right now. You guys are okay. We don't do betting nearly enough. Yeah. So you guys can risk some of those points or earn some of those points. So I say We do a little bit of betting during marbles. And if we want, we can do a bet right now. And I think I'm going to. And it's going to be really simple.
I gotta pee. Okay, why don't you do your thing? What are you going to do?
You can go pee.
No, do
Just
it first.
abandon me in the middle of the show.
Let's do it
I'm just going to roll a 20-sided dice. And the poll is going to be whether or not it'll be 1 to 10 or it'll be 11 to 20.
All right.
And you guys can bet.
Okay,
and
I'll
you
pee
might
while
be
you
able
do
to
that.
earn some points. And then when you get back, I will read the last one of the show. All right. Start a predictione. Can you just go pee, please? Robin's going to start looking at all the stuff that I had to move just to get this office presentable to you all on the way. All right. Outcome 1, 1 to 10. Outcome 2, 11 to 20. Submission period. All right, I'm going to let you guys pick for 2 minutes. And what will the dice be? Start prediction. Booyah. Prediction started. So you can go ahead and predict what you think is about to happen and maybe earn you some channel points, and you can choose custom how many points you would like to risk. You can actually choose up to 250,000 points. I know because I have a couple of streamers that I watch, and I tend to bet the max because it's just fun to do. I'm up to like 1.9 million points in one guy's channel, and it's pretty fun. A lot of people betting. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of people. There's a lot of money riding on 11 to 20. Lots of folks think that's what's going to come down. I'd like to see more details than this, please. Oh, it's not giving me the timer. You want to close the door?
Oh, yeah. Apple chestnut.
There we go. All right, right now ASB Bunny voted with 2,150 good ghosties. That it'll be 11 to 20. Very interesting. And you'll actually earn more based off of the odds. So if you have bet on 1 to 10, see how it says there's 17% of people that are voting for that? You won't just earn double your points. You'll earn additional points because of how low the odds were for it. Looks like 7 people have voted for 11 to 20. 4 people have voted for 1 to 10. And there's still 30 seconds left, so if you are feeling like doing it, go ahead and put your vote in. I can't vote because I'm a streamer, and mods also can't vote. Glitch says, fine, lol, I guess I could just make me win points if I could. That's totally true. Oh, man. All right, we're close. Then we're going to roll, and then we're going to move on. So I know it's been a weird show. It's been a long show, too. But I don't know. I just want to do something a little bit fun, a little bit different right before we finish up. So, all right. Are all the bets in?
Put your bets out on the table.
Yep. So, here we go. Waiting for results.
What's the result? Dude, if that was going to be a nat 20, I would have fucking shit my pants.
It's a 12, which I'm pretty sure is what Glitch said he was going to predict. So, pretty...
Did he really?
Yeah, and he didn't actually get to vote because he's not allowed to vote. But it is a 12. Congratulations on people who voted. I'm going to go ahead and try and figure out just how in the fuck I can do a payout. Choose outcome. 11 to 20. Complete prediction. Don't show this again. Complete prediction. Good stuff. That's pretty awesome. Glitch goes, holy fuck. You are a wizard, sir.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Glitch Grim.
Let's see. Kayla Ray Reed says, not gonna lie, I used tape to put my eyeliner on. Smart move.
Have we done the drink for Ginseng Joe? If we haven't, we're gonna do it right now.
Okay, I think I did, but I'll drink again. That's fine. I think I have to pee again. That's fine.
And you just peed. You just sat down from peeing.
Because I tried to make it quick. All right.
You have to do things quick. Just do things right.
ASB Bunny says, do a bullet journal. I don't even have the energy to bullet journal. I have a planner that I try to put my homework assignments in, and I don't even do that. Like, oh my God. I tried, and I told myself, like, this year I'm really going to, like, put my effort into making sure I keep my journal, or not my journal, my planner and stuff filled, and I'm going to make sure I put my assignments that are due, and I'm going to do this and that. And it's the 3rd week of school, and I'm already over it. I stopped putting my homework assignments in it. I put them in after they're done, and then I cross them out.
There you go.
Because I'm stupid. I'm so bad at doing journaling and doing any of that stuff.
All right, are you ready for me to move on, or do you want to keep reading your stream chat?
Boo, boo, boo. Just gonna keep reading my troops.
Guess that answers that.
Dana Cake says, I'm here supporting you both, just not active in chat. I appreciate you both. This week is Valentine's week. I call it Death Week because of how long I work at the shop and how little I sleep. Oh, man. Good luck. That sucks. That you don't get sleep and you gotta work a lot.
I call Valentine's Day week Death Week as well, but that's mainly just because my grandfather had a stroke on Valentine's Day when I was in 7th grade. He later died. Sorry. Didn't want to get too serial on you.
It's just like super intense.
It's not intense. It's just serious. There's a difference. I wasn't intense about it. I was jovial.
I don't like Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is a stupid holiday. For people that appreciate it, you can appreciate it. You
don't have to wait for a specific day that's just made up to appreciate your partner.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a day that people have put on the calendar that make people that are lonely or alone feel like shit.
More alone.
And I don't like that. I think it's bullshit. I think you should just be, you should be able to celebrate your independence. Valentine's Day shouldn't be all about, oh, are you with someone?
Yeah.
You know, it's annoying.
Maybe we'll do a stream on Valentine's Day.
It's on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? All right. Well, I think we're supposed to take our dog to the vet that day. But...
Oh, you're right, actually.
All right.
It's Doggy Valentine's Day.
Can I go to my next story?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to read the last one. So here we go. I'm going to mark this, and we're moving in to the last story. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move into the final story of the show. And this one's subject is the Westbury Manor. I tried to say it like Robin. The Westbury Manor.
What do you? Why do I read like that? What do you mean?
Because you say Bury, and I say Barry for Barry. Bury. Anyways.
Isn't that how you say that word?
I say Barry, not
But
Bury.
it's not Westbury. It's Westbury.
Westbury. All right. I'm going to go ahead and read it. Starts out like this. Hello there, spooky friends. Hello there. And all the spooky friends, wherever you're at, yell hello there, and yell it once extra because Robin didn't say it. Today I'm going to be retelling one of my mother's experiences with the paranormal. She tends to feel and see spirits, but not all the time.
I'm going to say, before we get into the rest of the story, totally ask your parents and your grandparents and different family members for their weird paranormal stories, because
they have them.
They have them.
And they're going to blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, they'll blow. And it's a cool chance for you to sit down and talk to people you wouldn't normally.
A little bit of bonding.
Yeah, bonding time.
Okay, it continues. This is one of the weirdest cases of her seeing a spirit. For context... She just stomped on my foot for some reason.
I was petting it with my foot.
She pets like this. Love you. Okay, gonna get back into it. For context, this takes place a few years back at the Westbury Manor in New York. The Westbury Manor is a Victorian mansion that was turned into a restaurant and a place that holds celebrations, gatherings, and so on. But not currently due to the pandemic. This happened a couple years before the virus struck. My mother frequently goes there with her friends for nights out. While sitting in one of the restaurant booths, my mother watched as a motherly figure holding hands with a little boy walked by.
It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
Her hair was finger waved, and she wore a fancy dress while the little boy wore suspenders. The woman smiled and waved at my mother, and she waved back.
The finger wave is like the old school, like that character in Haunting at Hill House, who, oh God, shut up. The one who talks.
I'm finger waving right now. The only way I know.
The one who talks about the screaming memes. You know how her hair was.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Like that.
Gotcha. So she waved back. Her friends, knowing of my mother's abilities, stopped giggling about God knows what and started to freak out. The waiter, noticing the shocked expressions of my mother's friends, rushed over and asked what happened. My mother began to describe the woman and the little boy. The waiter's face turned pale, and he rushed upstairs, returning with a photograph of a family.
Oh, my Lord!
My mother pointed at the image and claimed that the woman and the little boy in the photo were identical to who she saw.
Shut up.
The waiter's eyes widened. He said that it was impossible that my mother had viewed the photo before because it was on the desk in his boss's office. The spirits my mother saw were the residents of the manor back in the late 1800s.
Wow.
The waiter said that they roamed the restaurant and basement. Other workers report the doors and cabinets opening by themselves. Despite the spirits seeming friendly, I'm still freaked out by that place. Thank you.
I would be too.
For your time.
Like, that's
yeah, that
scary.
is creepy, but it's kind of nice that they were like benevolent. You know, they walked by, they waved, they were jovial. They weren't mean. They weren't fucking stuff up. You got to think that if they think they're still alive, that's the reason doors and the cabinets open, because like they're just going about their like daily routine or their chores or something like that, like Haunting of Hill House season 2 or Haunting of Bly Manor, where it's like they sort of like relive the same moments and like jump from spot to spot to spot.
Yeah.
So who really knows? But I think that's super cool that your friends were just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I wonder if they saw it or if they just saw your mom wave and got super freaked out. So who knows? But thank you for sending that story. If you have more or your mother has more, we would absolutely like to hear them. So good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to read whatever I have left over from Twitch. From YouTube. And then I'm going to let Robin read the Twitch stuff while I get Marbles on Stream set up.
Why is the pocket not button closed?
I never button it because I put stuff in it. It's hard to put stuff in it when you have to unbutton it because the button is very buttony.
Well,
a lot of my buttons... no, what's that?
The hardest button, the button. The
All right.
hardest button, the button.
Vivian said, I'm back. The fruit
I don't know
tart
if those
was...
are the actual words.
I don't think they are. The fruit tart was really good. My stomach hurts from laughing so hard with my mom and sister. That's good. It's always good to laugh. Christina says, I had a professor that gave his wife flowers and gifts the day before Valentine's Day, and it was super cute. I used to always send Robin something, but now she works at a place where I can't have stuff delivered. And she hates Valentine's Day anyway and flowers. So I'm just like, okay, are we doing anything for Valentine's Day? And she's like, no. I'm like, are we getting anything for each other for Valentine's Day? And she's like, no. But let's cook steak. I'm like, fucking down.
Well, I got the chocolate covered strawberries for not Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Because my mom and Robin just had this in their head that, like, how is it possible no one's talking about the fact that Valentine's Day and the Super Bowl on the same day? And they're just blown
Wrong
away.
Sunday.
And it was Saturday. Oh, no. It was like Thursday. And I'm just like sitting like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, the Super Bowl is this week. And I just told them, like, you guys know the Super Bowl is on Sunday, the 7th, right? And then they just started laughing. So Robin ordered chocolate-covered strawberries that had written on them, it's not Valentine's Day. So fucking funny. And it says, we joke that I'm always the last to know everything, and I pointed out that my sister could legally get a piercing, and she informed me that she already got one earlier today, and I'm still a bit mad about it. I didn't realize you had to be 18 to get a piercing, man. I got an ear piercing when I was in 6th grade.
I mean, my ears were pierced when I was a baby.
I know a lot of people who get their ears pierced as a baby.
Yeah, and so my ears, even though I haven't put earrings, I don't really put earrings in my ears ever. But when I do, it just slides right in because I've had my ears pierced for decades. And
I think that's a culture thing
so.
too, because I know with Latin culture and maybe in Asian culture too, it's very common for babies to have their ears pierced, you know? So I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
Being
I
18,
it.
legal piercing thing, it must be like you need a parent with you to get it done?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I have another ear piercing up here too that I got when I was like 18 or 19.
All right, that is all my stream chat
And
from
it is
YouTube. So she can get one on her own without permission of an adult. Okay, cool. So that is the case. I'm going to go ahead and get Marbles on Stream set up.
All right.
So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, and Caleb2836017 is one of those, along with a couple other people, at the end of the show, we do this game called Marbles on Stream, where it gives you wonderful folks a chance to win a little piece of merchandise, typically a sticker from Robin's Kawaii Corner, which is Robin's shop that is Scaryish themed. But your marble has to win the race. That's all it comes down to it. And as long as you're in Twitch, you can enter into this by simply typing !play when it comes time to enter the race. So I'm going to get that set up while Robin reads the Twitch chat.
Captain Fake Eye says, I also have a cartilage piercing from when I was 18. I should probably change out that earring. This is the same jewelry from when I got it pierced, dude, for real. Shout out to Claire's, man. This jewelry's lasted so fracking long. I didn't even get this pierced at a jewelry piercing place, like a tattoo parlor or a piercing parlor. I got it done at Claire's, and they fucking did it, and I can't believe I still have it, and I can't believe this earring hasn't rusted and just gone all gross. Captain Fake Eye says, also, it's Lunar New Year in 2 days. It's on Friday. If you guys didn't know, I think I talk about it last week.
We done a lot of cleaning of the house.
Well, your mom's done a lot of cleaning in the house.
I mean, you literally talked about it because it was your topic.
Yeah. And I got to iron my clothes and stuff today.
I've also done a lot of cleaning in this fucking
up.
house, just FYI.
I put stuff away. It's just such a mess. But it is in 2 days, and it's all about eating food. You know what? After I get my shots, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the Asian market, pick up some mooncakes.
168. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Pick up all that shit.
Yeah, I'll pick up a bunch of food. Pick up some boba. It'll be a nice.
I'm getting so food horny right now, also known as hungry.
Going from what is it? That gift you
6
sent
to
me.
midnight.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Scroll.
I'm so horny for sleep right now, also known as tired. I'm just gonna start saying that with everything. All right, let's go ahead and move into the vote.
Aw, Caleb 283617 says, "This is my first stream with you guys, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us for your first stream. Hopefully it wasn't very disappointing. We are very weird and very random and sometimes very boring, but hopefully it was all right for you."
If you would like to help us pick what track we are going to race, type an exclamation point vote, then a space, then the number that corresponds with the track you would like to race.
Captain Fake Eye says, "Robin, did you say you're getting your shot as in the COVID-19 shot?" Yes, I'm getting my second one on Friday. So I'll be all vaccinated up. Hopefully. Vaccinated. That's the word.
The technical term is all vaccinated up.
Shit. Aw, thank you. They say congratulations. Thank you. I'm very excited. I'm very thankful for a job that
You're critical.
where I'm critical, and they're like, hey, go get that. So
can't wait to get mine. Summer of 2022. No, I think it's rolling. I think it's rolling out a bit faster than that. So right now, Pixel's Portal Alley is in the lead with 5 votes. I'll let it scroll at least one more time since there are at least 1 or 2 other tracks out there with 3 votes on them.
I'm What's For Dinner says, "We had T-bone steaks tonight. Steaks are great. We literally talked about steaks at work today
Love
too,
steaks.
And how well done steak is blasphemous.
It is blasphemous. Just
Oh my
cooks all the
God.
goodness out of it.
Oh, I love medium rare. It's perfect. That steak you made the other day was so good.
I nailed it.
You nailed it.
Salt and pepper. That's all I put on it.
S&P, Grow Marks Bud.
S&P. Toss in some oil, a little bit of butter in there as well, some minced garlic. Sometimes you can just do full cloves of garlic. 4 minutes on one side. Once you flip it, then you go ahead and just baste it while you let it cook. I do that like 2 or 3 times. Don't want to take it off the heat for too long. 3.5 minutes on the second side because the pan is plenty hot at that point. Take off, rest for 5 minutes, cut down the hatch. All right, Pixel's Portal Alley is going to be our track. 2 minutes and 24 seconds on average to finish this. 20 seconds is the world record. For us, it takes 1 minute and 50 seconds, and the world record for us is held by Magungung, and it's 1 minute and 46 seconds.
Emilio P says, "Yo, Claire's was my jam back in the day, dude. I used to buy so much stuff at Claire's. It's nuts. I can't. When I was 18, I was just like, all this stuff must buy." I don't
Exclamation point play. If you would like to join the race for a chance to win some free merchandise.
So many people are saying medium rare. Medium or medium rare is the way to go. And then Laura Ann goes, "I like blasphemous steak."
I saw someone, I'm scrolling back because someone said they don't really like steak, and I need to know who I need to hate.
No, shut up.
Who was it? Who was it?
I'm Beef Trainer says, "Adam and Robin, I have looked into the best way to mail some baked goods to you guys. But with the pandemic, the USPS is still playing catch up for the holidays, so you will have some baked yummies come your way before Easter.
Yay.
Even if I have to have the yummies frozen initially for their trip to you."
It was Hailstorm who said they didn't like steak. I'm not going to hate you because everyone's allowed their own opinion.
Yeah, everyone's allowed their own opinion. But yeah, so I can't wait for some baked goodies. That'll be sweet. Get it? Baked sweets, baked goodies. Sweet.
All right, we have 23 marbles so far in the race.
That's
So if you
good number.
haven't joined yet, join now. This goes to Robin too because I'm not sure if she's joined yet. Exclamation point play is all you need to type in. I see Caleb's in there as well, so we know we got one of the new folks. Glitch just randomly says ban hammer.
Did someone get banned?
No, I think he's threatening someone who said they don't like steak.
Oh.
At least I hope. Oh, okay, that's fine. Hailstorm says I'm trying to become a vegetarian. That's totally fine.
Ginseng Joe says steaks are high under high flame.
That's funny.
I don't know why. I'm definitely a carnivore. I could never do vegan. I couldn't do
vegan at all because I love cheese too much.
I
couldn't do vegetarian either because I eat so much poultry.
I love tofu. It's not that I don't love stuff like tofu and veggies and things like that, but like,
holy shit, this looks awesome.
I love fish. I love steak. I love.
Cursed Wolf is out first.
General.
Let's follow them
In a non-sexy way.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, people are shattering, but they're getting knocked. Except for me, I went to help. But a lot of people are getting knocked into the portals. I'm gonna have to zoom out and see what the fuck's happening because there's so many people falling off. Ginseng Joe just fell off. I think we might not have a winner here, folks.
Hailstorm says chicken nuggets are so good. Yeah, it's rough.
Captain Fake Eye is like way in the lead. But
Ginseng says I can see my house from here. That's funny.
that is funny. Kayla Ray Reeds is in second place. I'm What's for Dinner and Cursed Wolf have been eliminated. Hailstorm. I see
steak
Strum.
with broccoli
Hailstorm.
and potatoes sounds so good.
Got sent back at
Potatoes,
the beginning.
au gratin.
Au gratin.
Yeah,
Kayla
those
Ray
are
Reeds
so
and
good.
Hailstorm have fallen off. Right now, Danu Cakes is in the lead.
The scriptery is up there.
ASB Bunny has fallen off. Glitch has fallen off. The Scripty and Danu Cakes are neck and neck. Magungung is probably going to hold their record because it doesn't look like there's a lot left.
Wow, how?
To stop their marble. I mean, it's a ghost marble, so right now it's between the Scripter and Danu Cakes. There's only 7 marbles left alive. Scratch that. 6 marbles left alive. Caleb has showed up though and has fallen off as well.
That sucks. Oh,
Amelia P has fallen off. The Scripter is trying to take the win. Laura Ann says, "Fuck this, I quit." Danu Cakes is still hanging out right there. Captain Fake Eye's back there. This is one of my least favorite things about the game is when you have stuff that brings the thing like the race to a complete stop. It drives me fucking nuts. We only have 3 people left. Scriptery, Danu Cakes, Captain Fake Eye.
Captain Fake Eye's gonna run past everyone. Oh no, maybe not.
Danu Cakes is looking for a shortcut, didn't find it. Scriptery and Captain Fake Eye are stuck on the same shitty debris, trying to make their way through. They're trying to make their way downtown, talking fast, faces passing their homebound. They're both taking the right-hand side. Okay. I think, Danu Cakes has it in the bag. Congratulations, Danu Cakes. Type in exclamation point word. I fucking hate you so much. Type in exclamation point merch. Click on that link. Then when you get to that page, go to Robin's Kawaii Corner. Check out the Scaryish stickers. Find one that you like. And email us. Say, this is the sticker I want. And where we can send it. And we'd be happy to send it to you. Only 3 people finished. Danu Cakes finishes Dana Cakes, what the fuck ever, with 12 points. Captain Fake Eye with 5. Scripter with 4. And as you can see, no one else has cracked double digits yet. But I believe Danu Cakes is the only person. And Bob has 9 points still. Cool. Good stuff. Let's get into the voting for the second race and final race of the evening. Exclamation point vote, space, then the number of what you want to race.
And Beef Trainer says this track sucks dirt.
It's funny.
The scriptery says boy for being one of the top.
Boy.
Well, one of the only people that finished.
I'm gonna vote my age.
You know what sounds
25.
good right now? Water.
Water always sounds good. I have water right here.
Can I have some?
Yeah. All right. Shattered Dreams, Shattered Dreams, Shattered Dreams, says Ginseng Joe. I'm not quite sure why. They just must really, really like it. That's the loudest drinking I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
IMB Trainer says, I like my steaks rare and bloody with broccoli and potatoes on the side. Unless I'm in a restaurant, then I go medium rare. I don't like rare. I don't like raw. Sometimes I like blue rare. I forget what it's called. But it's only for certain cuts, and it's only in restaurants where they cook it perfectly. Because, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just too tough. Like, I don't want a steak that's too tough to chew. You know what I mean? Which is why I don't like well-done steak. Aside from the fact that there's no flavor to it.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah. I haven't brought up the Teespring store in a really long time, but I don't know if on Twitch, if you go down to the bottom, you can see all the different Teespring merch that we offer. I think the Nessie and Mothman designs are up there. You can buy t-shirts and stuff with them on there, which is sweet. I need to put up the Wendigo and Krampus on there, too. I should have done that way back in the day, but I didn't, and I will soon.
Realize we're both off Monday. We could take the dogs to the vet Monday if they're open.
But
And
it's
then
a holiday.
stream.
Are they going to be open?
That's why I said if they're open.
So,
And then stream on Sunday if they're...
but we should check and see if they're open first.
Okay, cool. So right now, Shattered Dreams, Shattered Dreams, Shattered Dreams is in first place. We'll see if it stays there. We'll let it scroll past one more time. It's like way ahead, then I'm just going to go ahead and pick it. So good
Geek
stuff.
Meat.
Oh, sorry, weird noises. I know. I'm just like so ready to get this office set back up and just go lay down somewhere.
Blue is what they call steaks that are cooked even less than rare.
I know, but they're cooked perfectly like that. If you're getting it cooked by a professional, like they have blue at Echo and Rig and at Craft Steak.
I wouldn't order blue.
I would order it because they're cooking it because it's already such a tender cut of meat that it would just taste fucking amazing.
If
We're
it
gonna
was
go with
like
Shattered
steak
Dreams.
tartare.
That's raw. A little bit different.
That shit's bomb. I love
All
that.
right. Shattered Dreams on average takes 2 minutes and 1 second to finish. Record time 1:22.496. We do it in 2
Hailstorm
minutes
says
and 4
President's
seconds.
Day is dumb. It's a holiday for me. I don't have to go to work, and I'm okay with that.
Shattered Dreams on average for us is 2 minutes and 4 seconds, and the Robin Grace is the world record holder for the Spooky Friends with a minute and 39.792. Let's race it.
Captain Fake Eye says steak tartare is delicious. It is delicious. Oh my god. Man, I'm so sad RM Seafood doesn't exist anymore. Rick Moonan's restaurant out here.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
They drove him out, man. They kept raising the rent on him over and over and over, and finally just told him, like, if you just raise it past the point where I can't afford my overhead, I'm not going to stay. Like, there's no reason to stay.
Says, I dare Adam to try a raw beef dish from Ethiopia.
I would. It's not like I don't eat raw beef. I'd love to eat raw beef in like a bunch of different ways, but if I'm getting steak cooked, I prefer medium rare.
Glitch says, if you need A1 for your steak, you also need a trash can.
Yeah, I agree. Just don't put A1 on steak.
Echo and Rig out here is seriously the best place that I've been to for steak so far. I'm sure if I went to Craft Steak, it would be really good too.
We haven't gone there yet.
But we haven't gone there yet.
I've reviewed their menu so many times in anticipation of going. We only have 22 marbles. So that means someone did not marble up. Someone has not yet typed in ! Play that was here the first time.
We are halfway to the monkey beard goal, and there's only 2-3 more weeks in February.
It's
2 more weeks.
It's the
in
10th,
February.
so there's 18 days left. So 2 streams.
That's yeah. So let's try and get to that goal and get Adam to shave this beard off.
All right, we have 23 marbles, the same as we did before. I forgot to click the countdown, so we're going to move this to 30 seconds and get it started.
And the trainer says, how do you do with spicy food, Adam? I think he's good.
Pretty good.
Ginseng says, I never eat steak besides carne asada. I love carne asada.
Carne asada is fucking delicious.
Westerner says, just don't put A1 on anything. It's like sweet, tangy.
I kind of like A1 on a burger with like some crispy strips on it too. If they call it like an A1
onions?
burger. Yeah, like the onion crispy strips. Because you're like, you know what you're getting into with that. I just don't think it complements steak at all. I think it just masks the flavor. It's like putting ketchup on a steak to me, to be honest, which is just sacrilege. Which is, by the way, why Patrick Mahomes lost the Super Bowl, because he puts ketchup on a steak.
Oh, that commercial always makes me laugh.
It just makes me cringe every time. All right. Cursed Wolf, Tiny Dancer Nation are the first 2 out of the Plinko spot. This is the one that has all the Divergent paths that we play like every single week.
Glitch, before you said that about the burgers, he said, it's okay, hamburgers are as a marinade or whatever.
So me and Glitch are besties.
And he says, stop stealing what I'm saying, Adam.
Stole it out of your brain, bro. What's up?
I just love food in general. We were talking today.
Robin fell off already.
Wow, that's sad. And we just kept talking about food because
You're hungry?
Because I was hungry.
Hungry.
I did eat a lot for dinner though tonight. That tostada was huge.
I only ate one of mine, and then I was just like, I don't know if I can finish the second one.
Yeah, I noticed you stopped. I was like, oh, well.
Try not to force myself to eat. Good eating habits are good. Looks like Cursed Wolf, Tiny Dancer Nation, ASB Bunny, Danu Cakes, and me on the other side are in the lead. Robin's record-setting pace is over here on the left track. Lunabin, Glitch, Laura Ann, and Captain Fake Eye, along with Hailstorm, are running that side. And then there is the third path, which converges with the first path, where like fucking everyone is in the fan blade right now, except for Cursed Wolf. That's why Robin finished first, because she cheated. She's all the way over there. She got launched similar to how Captain Fake Eye just got launched, but she landed there while Captain Fake Eye landed in hell.
I'm Beef Trainer says, since you like spicy food, you might be able to do kitfo, which is a raw beef in some really fire spicy Ethiopian spice.
Fuck yeah, I would love to try that.
Sounds good.
All right, we have a clusterfuck near the end, which is good. It's exciting because there's a bunch of different ways you can fall off or get shot backwards. Right now, it looks like Caleb is in the lead, but Lunabin is hot on their heels.
Wouldn't it be cool if they won on their first? Oh, whoa!
It would be cool, but Grim Weaver's like, Grim Weaver takes the win. Caleb comes in second. Someone just got launched who is at the end. I'll figure it out when they die. Laura Ann came in third. Lunabin came in fourth. Glitch fifth. Ginseng Joe sixth. Hailstorm seventh. Cursed Wolf eighth. Looks like IMB. I won't say anything actually because they could get launched off or they could hit the backwards button really quickly here. So we'll wait and see who comes in.
I'm Western says that spice is so hot it kills any parasites in the meat. That's nuts.
I do well with spice, but when it comes to like super hot fire engine diarrhea sauce,
yeah, no,
like that's gonna burn me. Yeah,
but
as long as I can still taste it.
I eat that spicy ramen.
Oh yeah, you kill the spicy ramen. So, and I like a lot of spicy sauces that we have on wings.
Wow, those poor marbles.
I know.
Right
I'm
there.
one of them. Me and Kayla Ray Reeds and Cassie were just fuck this game. Where'd I go?
Oh, goodbye.
Fuck this. See final results. Grim has moved up to 10 points with 1 win on the season. Lots of folks taking points. Ginseng Joe is now at
Ginseng
8.
says, looks like dreams have been shattered tonight.
They have. Danu Cakes goes up to 13. And everyone else has stayed the same. Bob is at 9 still. So Grim, ! Merch. Go to the store. Go to Robin's Kawaii Corner. Find a sticker you like. Let us know which one and where to send it. And we would be more than happy to do that.
Also, just want to let everybody know, I'm really low on Krampus.
People like Krampus.
So I'm almost out of Krampus charms and Krampus magnets, because that's what was given to our $10 tier patrons
around Christmas time.
So, and as you've signed up for Badge of Honor tier, that's what I've been sending out, because that's winter season's design. And I'm almost out. I can't believe how low I am on those. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I still have quite a few Wendigo ones. I still have Wendigo. I still have Mothman. I still have Nessie.
Krampus is a sexy boy.
Krampus
People
is a
really
sexy
like
boy.
Krampus.
I don't know.
That's what it comes down to. All right. Aphrodite. T. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Marking it.
Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us this episode and getting to this point. And if you have, kudos to you. We appreciate you. I don't know what Adam says at this part. Usually he's
I was
the one
like,
that does
Robin's
this.
stealing my outro. This
Yeah.
is weird. I just want to thank everyone who sent in their stories tonight. We sincerely appreciate it. As Robin said earlier, ask your elders or older brothers and sisters that don't consider themselves that eld for their stories. They probably have a lot of good stories to tell you, and we would love to hear them. And if you have a story you would like to share with us, email storytime@scaryish.com or go to our website, scaryish.com, and click on Contact Us. Fill out that form. It comes directly to us. You can also go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/scaryish podcast. Twitter is @scaryish_pod, and Instagram is @scaryish_podcast. Whatever works for you. If you would like to communicate to us, that is us that you're talking to. So we would love to hear it, and we will save your story for the show. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us, how can they do so?
You can go to patreon.com/scaryish_podcast. Those are monthly donations. Tiers start at $1, and at $1 you get ad-free episodes, which is great. And then physical merch stuff starts at $10, which is still pretty darn great. So if you want to sign up, head on over patreon.com/scaryish_podcast. If you're not into the whole monthly donation thing, you can also go to ko-fi.com/scaryish_podcast. Those are one-time donations, and all your donations go to helping us upgrade our studio setup and keep us making this stuff.
Indeed. So thank you so much to everyone who listened, everyone who donates, everyone who follows, to everyone. In fact, we love you all. So Robin, go ahead and sign us out.
Keep on creeping on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.